Welcome to day 28 of Wishcember. Today's prompt is called Plan Ahead, which I thought was a pretty interesting prompt. It is coming up to the end of the year and I do have to make sure I've got some things sorted. So, well, it sort of worked with my current predicaments, I suppose. So planning ahead is interesting because as an artist, Jane really likes to swatch things, and it's sort of the kind of thing that I've really started to enjoying too. Like, I have a whole book full of just paint swatches and things like that. It's so much fun. So I thought I would use one of her collage papers with her swatches on them as a background, and I'm just using matte medium to go down on the paper first, which is watercolor paper with distress ink on the background. And then using matte medium over the top. I then wait for it to completely dry, and then I start trimming off the excess. And you want to make sure it's completely dry, because if you do it while it's wet, you ruin your scissors. And these are expensive scissors. Yeah. After this, I decided I would try a few things, and they didn't really work out. So I tried them on a separate piece of paper, so I haven't shown it here in the video, but I was hoping to do something a lot different and it just wasn't working for me. So this is why you need to plan ahead, so you know what does and doesn't work. And here I am with one of Jane's stencils, and funnily enough, it's at this point that I realized that the right eye is broken. There's a little piece missing from it, and this is one of the first times I've used this stencil, so I really don't know when or how it's broken or why. It's really bugging me, but, there's nothing really I could do about it. I haven't found the little piece, so, yeah. I don't think it came to me broken, but, yeah. I really don't know how. It just sort of lives in my Jane Davenport collection binder, so I really don't know what's gone wrong. So I used smooth marker to trace out the stencil, and then I'm using colour sticks. I haven't used colour sticks for a couple of days, so I thought I would actually get them out and use them. Sorry, I'm getting a little sick right at the very end of the year. So I thought I would use some colour sticks. I do like how they look, but they're not an opaque medium, and I think that the colours picking through underneath works really well. But for this one, probably because I didn't do a very good job planning ahead, I sort of didn't do a fantastic job. But I still like the colour sticks. They're still one of my favourite things to play with, and they just glide on so smoothly and blend so effortlessly. Oh, they're wonderful. Yeah, but for this one, I think the colours underneath were too bright, so I'm going to have to sort of just play with them a bit more, see what kind of papers they do and don't go on. I've got a black Dilutions journal that I swatched these into, and black paper and the colour sticks are something I'm going to have to play with that a little bit just to check, just to see how I can make things work. But I do recommend using black paper when possible. Here I am with the Ultimate pen in black lace. I really, really need to get all the other colours, really need to get them. Unfortunately, Jane doesn't have all of them in stock at the minute, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Not that I can afford to buy them yet. I am feeling like I'm getting better at eyes. For this particular one, the eyes weren't great, but they weren't terrible. I've done better. I've also done worse. The lips are what I don't like. I didn't do the lips very well. I also forgot to let the black lace, the Ultimate pen, dry. So when it goes down, it generally doesn't take very long to dry, but because it's on top of matte medium and colour stick, it just took a little bit longer to dry. It took a couple of minutes. I just gave it a blast with my hairdryer, and it was dry. But other than that, it's not going to move once it's dry. It's amazing like that. And I'm using drama sticks. I haven't used these for very much. I find that they transfer to the opposite page if you close the book while they're still technically wet. But they're not wet. They're just, yeah. Anyway, here I am doing her hair with the colour sticks. Both the colour sticks and the drama sticks have that drying time to them. So the drama sticks don't transfer once they've dried. And the colour sticks don't transfer, and they dry very quickly. But drama sticks do take a good couple of days. A little while to dry. But once they do, they don't transfer or anything. They don't move or shift or anything like that. But yeah. So I did her hair. Probably could have done something else with her hair, but I didn't really think about what to do, to be honest. My mum suggested, going that extra mile, but I didn't really know what she meant by that. But yeah, this one is a subtle one. So I like it. It's good. It's a fun little afternoon. It was good. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.